All right, currency number five. Um, it seems like anything that happened with me in Evans Mills, because that's all I lived. That's the only place I lived. Okay, in Jefferson County. In Jefferson County, no, when I first came, my wife had the house by the church, and I mean, was living on Sanford Road, right next to the Calcium Church. Like typically, these quarters are made for the preacher and I mean like the priest and stuff, and we was living in there. And I mean, I try my best to say like how we when we left there messy, man. And like I am my brother's keeper, so I'm not gonna put no blame on my wife and stuff. But like I would call her my handler and stuff because like she would tell me put the trash there, and I'm saying like but and go dump the trash in the bushes there and stuff. And I mean like I know if in a regular neighborhood, if you dump in trash on people's property, you get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that was a setup because I could have get in trouble for that shit, man. But it's neither here nor there. Okay, and I think that's my way of saying if I invite somebody to Trinidad and like they know in America like peeing in public is a ticket because that's also a ticket in Trinidad. And I tell them, now go ahead and pee on the wall here and stuff, man. You know, they will be uncomfortable peeing there because they so used to not doing that in America, in the subways and stuff. No, you're doing it in public and you know what I mean? So you feel uncomfortable. And that's your way of keeping yourself safe at all times. That's how God designed us and so on. All right, so well, Evans Mills now. So I lived over here, then I lived over there. No, when I bought my first house, my house got paintball. Okay, within that same, not that same day now, but like that same month, you know what I mean? Um, Deluge was taking a walk in the neighborhood and stuff, man. And like, I like happy people. I like when you know, it's just a natural being, and I'm saying anybody will talk to anybody as long as they're happy and so on. You know what I mean? Because happiness is contagious. Okay. And I'm talking to him and like he's asking us questions and stuff and I mean and like yo it's okay man the dude is white you know he just wanted to be friendly with black people and stuff maybe he had a bad past with black people and shit and he's trying to make it up that's my interpretation of it and so on right you know and I'm always happy to help people change and shit you know what I mean um but sometimes that could be a setup you know um but I don't have accountability for people actions, only mine. And I mean, I only my actions is sometimes reactions of how people act and so on. Okay, you know, responses. Um, so you know that end friendly. He asking about my buddies and stuff, and you know, and I'm telling them so because my buddies ain't got nothing to hide and so on. That's a good one. And I mean, but anyways, I didn't have nothing to hide. You know what I mean? I never able to ask me stuff because one one of my buddy was a NCO in the army, was a sergeant and stuff, and I mean, and like I didn't see nothing wrong with him and shit. You know what I mean? I didn't like for sometimes he just wanted to go party and stuff, man, and you know what I mean, my wife didn't want to go, and I was fine by that because guys always want to go do guy stuff. You know what I mean? And whether it be um, extended circumstances to that and stuff. You know what I mean? Um, meaning like sometimes some guys want to go and flirt and so on, and you know what I mean, and they just feel uncomfortable with being in a wife along and stuff. You know what I mean? So we went out there and stuff, man, and we didn't pick up no chicks or nothing like that. Um, you know, I took pictures of him in the dark. I make fun of him and so on. But amazingly enough, he got a Vaps to go to after party. A Vaps leaning like out of nowhere. You have this premonition to like do something, and he was so intoxicated, man. He stole somebody cleats. I was like, man, are you fucking dumb, son? This is my area. Like, if I get arrested, like, Murder go Mark Murray, who's the I think he's a detective now. Like, bro, like any stupid shit happen out here, I'm getting embarrassed. This is embarrassing. I mean, like, so right there, like I kind of knew I'm gonna stay far away from them, from him and stuff, man, because like when you getting drunk that you can't control your decisions and stuff, I can't be around you. And I'm saying, okay, um, you know what I mean? So I felt like Deluge knew something about him. You know what I mean? Like some people could connect to some people's spirits and stuff, man, energies and stuff. You know what I mean? You know, and Deluge picked up well on him. I think it was him because but Deluge probably already know JG and stuff. And I'm saying because, you know what I mean? Um, probably sent JJ to ask me for money so he could go do drugs. I'm looking at, well, I didn't know all this at the time. I just say like, why is, I mean, okay, I get it. I'm black and stuff. We all black, and I mean, you West Indian, I'm West Indian, and I mean, but if you dealing drugs, why would you put me into that? And I mean, like, I mean, I'm willing to help you. Like, if you say you can't eat and stuff, I will give you the money because that's what I'll give you the money because that's what my wife does. And I mean, because the time that um the dude I'm referring to, man, I don't want to call his name because I am my brother's keeper. Um, he just used about I still am. Um, he got busted for drugs, right? And my wife had to take our money to go bail him out and stuff. And instead of, because he didn't have the money to reimburse us, you know what I mean? So instead of him reimbursing us financially, he did chores around the house and stuff, you know what I mean? And I thought that was a compromise well made and stuff, you know. So when this guy was walking through the neighborhood and stuff, man, I didn't look at him as law enforcement. You know what I mean? I didn't look at him as anything but a regular white person stuff, and I mean, who's not really accustomed being around black folks, trying to make a change before he die and stuff. You know what I mean? And to me that's something positive. You know what I mean? Um, but you know what I mean, like I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to call the dude racist because I didn't see anything racist about him. You can't look at somebody and say they're racist. You might look at somebody, oh, they're a bit weird and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't bring him to um, a Caribbean party. I wouldn't bring him to a black party. I wouldn't bring him to a hip hop party. I wouldn't bring him to a reggae party. I wouldn't bring him to a party. I'd probably take him to, I wouldn't even take him to a church. You know what I mean? I'd probably take him to a monster truck rally or something like that. You know, so now, so my car got shot up. My house got shot up. My car got paintball. The taillight broke and stuff. I woke up. My wife said police is outside. I walk outside. Sorry, state troopers. They talk to me and stuff. And I mean, a month later, I'm cutting grass and stuff. And I mean, I met him and stuff. And I mean, oh, it wasn't be a month. It was almost like 6 months later because the snow melted and stuff, man. Because when my car got paintball, it was around Halloween time. Okay. So now into the next year now, I met him and I was cutting grass and beautifying my house and stuff. And I mean, it was around that time and we was talking and so on. And he'll be always walking. And I mean, like you look at that as you get to exercise in the community. And so my house get paintball and boom, he was there. And I mean, no, people harassed me and stuff, man. They put me up in the hospital and stuff. Now, boom, he bounced back in now. You know what I mean? And I was able to connect that he's somehow part of it and stuff. Especially how he asked me. He's the only one that said, but oh, because he's not friends on my Facebook. Um, man, why do I think these guys and stuff? I mean, are upset with you, man. You seem like a good guy, man. You seem like a good, you know what I mean? And then he proceeded and stuff, man. Like I didn't put this together because I would never think it's they getting stuff from Get Out. You know what I mean? He's knocking on the table. You know what I mean? He got a coffee. You know what I mean? but he knocking the table and stuff, and like I feel like some kind of mind shit going on and stuff. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying to hold my head and stuff, and I'm trying to like what, because I'm trying to process also like let me see what's going on also. And I mean, so like and every time I would kind of glance, like he would kind of knock the table to get my attention back and so on. But anyways, um, what he did was move his hand intentionally and knock his coffee down and dash for the door. You know what I mean? And I said to him, "It's okay, man. I'm gonna clean this up." You know what I mean? Because I guess that was what was communicated to me telepathically. So I'm cleaning up the table. He went for the door. When he went for the door, that same moment now, the guy who was trying to run me over the road and stuff walk in his uniform. You know what I mean? And I would say I'm definitely older than that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because the 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 white guys that I'm accustomed to and so on, they don't wear the pants sagging. If they're in correctional officer uniform, their pants on the hip. I mean, and I know the Glock on the hip and stuff could weigh your pants down, um, but you're supposed to look neat, attired all times. You know what I mean? So he was a different kind of white dude and stuff, man. But anyways, so he went to the bathroom stuff. After I cleaned up, for some reason, I have to pee now. I have to pee, man. I wish I didn't. I really didn't want to pee because I don't want to be next to the guy. You know what I mean? Like, who puts themselves in a dangerous situation and they know it's dangerous? You know what I mean? And I had to pee. I just don't know why. And then I'm walking down, and the floor slippery. Like, that was a clear indication that this was planned, and not just planned by man. This is like if and I don't look anybody that protects the U.S. man. I don't look at them as evil. I wouldn't look at a soldier as evil. I wouldn't look at law enforcement as evil. I wouldn't look at angels if they're protecting the U.S. Fuck it. If they're protecting the world, if they're doing something called protection, because protection is nothing evil. But if it's setting me up, I can't lie, man. If Jesus come and steal like candy and stuff, I can't lie. I cannot. It's just like, anyway, man. They gotta do. I don't know what's gonna become of it because right now, as I understand all this and stuff, man. Like, are they gonna try to take me out? You know what I mean? Because they've been trying to do that from day one. You know, you give some a pay, let's suppose a soldier been in the military and for 20 years, and like every time for 20 years he did 20 deployments, okay, and all he's seen is bombs, bombs, bombs. Now he's going to a psychiatrist and they're giving them pictures of butterflies, and he's like, "That's a bomb explosion when it goes this way. That's why you see wings." And I mean, everything is shown will be bombs. And I mean, like they did this to me so long. Like if I also go to a psychiatrist and they show me pictures and stuff, man, what would I say? You know what I mean? Like they really put like I wanted to be a state trooper. I wanted like the career affair, the first career affair that I went to when I was getting close to graduation was a black state trooper. And he said he was from up there and stuff, you know what I mean? And he talked to me and so on. And he's like, one problem though, you're not a citizen. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, anyways. Um, I'm gonna leave that on that. I'm gonna start the next one.